Hello and welcome to your in-depth weekly horoscope for week commencing the 7th of February. As ever, I'm going to give you a broad overview of what to expect, but please stay with me. I will then dive deep to give you in forensic detail an analysis of each of the 12 zodiac signs. You can watch these based on your ascendant or the sun. It's entirely your choice. This week begins with the sun in a conjunction with Saturn. Now, the sun in Aquarius, guess what? Saturn is the ruler of this sign. So what does that tell us? Well, Saturn's a serious influence, isn't it? And it represents the more traditional energies of Aquarius. The more radical energies of Aquarius come from its modern ruler or co-regent, Uranus. And that's very much in the picture this week too. But we also have a quarter moon on Tuesday, angling sharply to the sun in a 90-degree square, but also to Saturn. So I think this is a week when it comes to our highest expectations, we need to keep them nailed to the floor. Every zodiac sign has its best look and it has its more negative energy. The more negative energy of Aquarius perhaps is that it can be very detached and cold. So if we put Saturn there, that's going to increase that chill factor. Now also, because we had the new moon in Aquarius on the 31st of the month, and that was very close to Saturn, I don't think this is necessarily a time when we can always hope that society is going to amend the higher values of Aquarius, very much about inclusiveness, the group. Now some people are going to be on the case, but we have to be realistic about who holds the power. And there is, in the world, regimes that have a much more totalitarian approach to power. So it's not all going to be honky-dory just because we've got this Aquarius energy. And of course we've got a cost of living crisis as well. But because we've got a lot of energy in the sign of Capricorn, very much about the earthy pentacle energy, if you like, there is still the chance for us to be very mercurial in our approach. Partly because Mercury is advancing into an exact conjunction with Pluto on Friday, which can help us really probe down, cut into the detail of things with immense precision and understand what's really meaningful. But we still have the flare side of things because Venus is the lower benefic and Jupiter the greater benefic. So the two planets of fortune are actually in a great link this week, and Mars in a very decisive link with Uranus, which can see things move very quickly. So if we get gut instincts around how we can use our resources or talents in a way which gives us tangible results, as long as we're bold and we think future forwards, which comes from the Aquarius energy, but Saturn's just saying, be utterly realistic. So this is a week to be very earthy in our approach, not very airy. I think that's the overwhelming message. If you're new to my channel, I'd be honoured if you would subscribe. Please click or tap on the bell notification symbol. Every time I drop a video, you'll get an update from YouTube. Also, if you would like to get your free daily horoscope fired to your device each morning, I've been writing these for many moons, about 25 years. It would be great to have you with me. Please see the subscription link below. And also, if you want to ascend above this zodiac broadcast and understand what more serious astrology holds for you, you want to understand your character analysis. What really makes you tick? What are the defining influences that are going to be operating within you for much of your life? Then you can order your character analysis, but also a 12-month forecast and get 30% off with my special offer. Please see the link beneath this video. Hello Scorpio and welcome to your week commencing the 7th of February weekly forecast. Huge amounts of sparkling, charismatic energies are arcing between your ruler Mars, Uranus, the planet of speedy change, in the part of your horoscope to do with how you relate, so you can express yourself with passion, but also with great guile this week. If there is somebody you want to impress, professionally or personally, they can really know that you're there. Your charisma is turned up to max. And also Jupiter, the planet of fortune, in your 5th house of creativity and warmth, means that if you need to convey those messages in a way which really can influence things, you've got a very good chance. What's not to like? Well, it's just around a very close relationship. It may be around a family tie, it may be around someone you house share with. There could be a sense of confinement. If you feel a sense of confinement, there may be a sense that that restriction is very uncomfortable. But if you can just prize yourself away from analysing something that's just niggling at you a bit too much, just draw back and look up and around you. There's so many things that you can pursue this week that are actually very enlivening, very uplifting. And I'm not saying that you should ignore your emotional compass, because the Sun and Saturn conjoining in the 4th house is very much about that. But remember, the Sun's about our innate potential as well as needs, and Saturn can be about you just being serious about the need for security in your life. And just because Uranus and the quarter moon are in a bit of a tete-a-tete with them, it doesn't mean to say you have to do something too spontaneous, which actually might give you a moment of feeling of celebration, that you're shaking off some kind of inhibition. But actually think more strategically, something you have a gift for, because there's such a lot of very positive energy bouncing around this week for you.